We out here. Whoa. The new podcast, man. Whoa. TishaRaye, TishaRaye, what's up? Whoa. Booming up the block, I'm with TishaRaye. Big things poppin', pretty girls don't play. The new BOOMin podcast, know she finna pull up. And you know where she from. Straightforward, what's up? Life, love, entertainment, that's what we got. Yeah. Big up the community, cause that's our spot. Heart to heart with the Virgo dreadlock. Pretty girl TishaRaye, booming down your block.
I'm with TishaRaye. What is going on? What? I know what. Man, we are booming season 2, booming on the block with TishaRaye. You already know what it is. That's right, I said season 2. So if you missed season 1, go on back and look at it, catch up, because season 2 is popping. Today, I'm super excited. And try to bring it down a little bit. Super excited. For 1, it's season 2. For 2, we finna kick off Black History Month. And for 3, I've been trying to get with this dude sitting to my left.
It's been a minute.
For a long time. Man, it's an honor. Okay, so this dude right here, as you can see, got my little sweatshirt. Black Magik is what it is. This dude is. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna try to come from the top of the dome. Okay, before I give him your name. Okay. This dude is an entrepreneur.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a talented individual.
You know it.
He's in the community heavy.
Of course.
He's a business owner, entrepreneur, same thing. He runs and owns his own apparel and clothing shop.
You know it.
He's from Shelby, North Carolina.
Hey, Shelltown,
It's
you
a
know
little small,
it.
but it's pretty big. I'm like,
It is.
you
know, country boy out here. Country boy.
It is what it is. So, look, and I want to say this motto before I say his name. And I'm changing some things up because I learned this off of Clubhouse. Follow me, BOOMin, TishaRaye. That is not a co-host. So I'm going to call you a podcast partner today.
Yes, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a radio co-host. It's a radio partner.
Yes, ma'am.
And I learned that from Boogie D. But it is what it is. So he's not only doing it for the culture. Now, his motto is not just clothing, but the uprising of the Black culture. Come on now.
Yes, ma'am.
So I got my boy, Derrick. Black Magik.
It's a pleasure.
Finally, I mean, what's up?
It took a minute, but you know, I kept my blessings on hold.
For 1, thank you for being so patient with us. Thank you for kicking off season 2.
I'm honored. I really am.
And then Black Magik.
I'm definitely glad I had the opportunity.
You were on point. You were patient. You was just humble about it. Thank you.
You gotta be.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, like you said before, I'm from Shelby, North Carolina. Country boy, born and raised. Still 704, so you know, I'm trying. Well, my biggest thing out here is a lot of hatred that's going out there. And this time during the pandemic, what I was proud to see out of it was a lot of young people starting to become entrepreneurs. Whether it was doing bundles, it was doing nails, it was starting your own clothing line. Like, we really are trying to bring back Black Wall Street, and that's something that we really need to focus more on. And also understand that our young people are trying to do better. So, like, the media portray the bad part, but they don't always show what we're doing out in the community, us trying to get together, us trying to bring out ideas and actually become entrepreneurs. So I'm proud of our young people for it.
That's what I say. That's one thing I made sure I let them know, because our babies are our future. And, you know, they learn it from somebody and they're going the right way about it.
They are. They really are.
You know, but before we get into all that, like I say, he's the owner from Shelby of Black Magik LLC apparel clothing line. Now, I was reading, you know, did some research on it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You a designer, whatnot. You know, I need some stuff, so hook me up. But you put in on your website, in your bio, you said, with the determination and belief that we all are really kings and queens, and we all can eat.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that's the magic.
Yes, ma'am.
When you said that, what was you feeling? Because when I read that thing, I was like,
like,
that's it.
One thing, when I said that, like, one thing I also paid attention to is different. It's like other cultures. Like, you seen the Asians come over here and be able to prosper. One thing that they do, and not only them, but the Hispanics, one thing that they do, they stick with their culture. Like, they invest in their people.
Yes.
And they build with their people. It's not a lot of hating going on with us. It's a lot of hating going on. So everybody ain't always trying to see you win. And then that's when you see a lot of people lose their lives over some dumb stuff when it could have been, you know, we could have built together. So when I put that is the let our people know, like, you ain't gotta hate on the next person. They can actually be getting their foot in the door to try to help you come up as well. Yes. So we need to try to uplift each other instead of hating on one another. I'm
all about uplifting. That's just something about me. For one, I'm a Virgo, so as Virgos love extremely hard.
That's good.
So I'm all about all of that. Now, you're successful.
Yes, ma'am.
You're successful with this.
Yes, ma'am.
But you didn't think this was going to be your success.
I did.
What did you think was going to be your success?
Honestly, I thought I was going to have to work a 9 to 5 all my life to be successful. And it was more so because I had, like, when I was working 9 to 5 and also starting my clothing line, I had majority white folks telling me that, oh, you wasting your time. Like, stick to what you're doing right now. And I wasn't really paying attention to what they were trying to do. They were trying to keep me in the mentality of what I call a slave mentality. Like, you just work out your life.
No, do not.
It ain't your passion. It ain't what you. It's not your dream. It's not what you're trying to do. But that's what your responsibilities are. You can still take care of your responsibility. It's just you got to have the discipline and be really down for what your idea is or what your craft is. And so if you're going to invest in it, you got to give it your all. Yeah. And that's one thing I can actually say. I gave my clothing brand my all, and I've been able to see the benefits and the profits that's coming from it. So
so because Black Magik has been around since
2018.
Boom. See, I mean, and it's 2021.
Exactly.
It's 2021. Now we're gonna get back into Black Magik, but you was wanting to get into sports though.
I was a basketball player coming out of high school when I went to junior college. Also because I didn't take my classes serious like I was supposed to in high school, so I had to go to the little 2-year route, and I did good in JUCO. It's just I didn't like not having money. Like when you're in school, you broke, and I came from not necessarily a poor home, but my mom can't send me money like that every week. Some of my teammates, they were blessed to be in that situation, but I couldn't. And like I could have kept on going to a 4-year school, but I was like, all right, now I dislocated my shoulder. I'm not trying to keep on rehabbing and doing this right. So let's go ahead and just start working and then be set financially at least, so I don't have to rely on nobody. So I chose that route instead.
Such a smart young man.
You know, I try to be.
Such a smart young man. That's what I like. Now, what can you tell the young people that, the ones that really don't know how to start their own? How can you help them out? Give them a little advice.
I would first and foremost tell them, like, social media is big nowadays.
Huge.
So anything you have a question, you can go to Facebook and be like, who has started a clothing line? Just ask, like, who has started, and they'll send you links of different clothing lines that are started, and it could be different people in your community. It's up to you to actually, like, DM them and let them know, because I had different young people from, like, where I'm from hit me up like, hey, Mayo, I know you done started your clothing line. I see you doing well and everything. And like, can you, like, give me the rundown, what I need to do? And I give them the rundown, like, I want to see not only, like, me growing, people just, like, compliment me. It's enough money out here for all of us to eat.
Yes.
So I want to see them grow their business. That's what I'm really, like, excited about. Like, I get hyped off of my success, but to see younger people that's in our generation, like, prosper and take off with their own ideas, like, it's a different feeling. So I embrace that as well. So
that's dope. See, the thing about it is that I say it's a little bit easier for the young people because, like you say, social media.
Yes.
It's just as easy, reach out. But one thing I do want the young people to understand and know that you have to work.
You do.
Nah, I mean, they can hit you up and be like, can you show me the ropes? But most of them that's hitting us up want us to show them the ropes is literally want us to put them on. No, we can't put y'all on. Exactly. You have to go through what we went through to get to where we're at.
And that's what I tell a lot of our young people. Honestly, before I even have a conversation with them, I tell them, I'm like, time is money.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to take the time out of my day to have this conversation with you to make sure I'm giving you the fundamentals of starting your own clothing line.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you really going to follow through what you're saying, because otherwise you wasting my time. That's time I could have put into my own clothing line.
Yeah.
Got newer designs out. Trying to network with other people, like, just to build my will. So, like, I tell them, like, if you're going to do it, like, really, really follow through with what you're saying. Otherwise, people not going to take you serious.
Stick to it. Be consistent.
That's definitely the fun.
I had my mentor, Tasha Makia. Shout out to Tasha Makia. I try to shout out as much as possible. Her and my cousin, Morgan McKenzie. Morgan put hope, the word hope, into me, and Tasha put consistency. If you don't have hope, you don't have nothing. If you're not consistent, you don't have nothing. So if you
true.
stay on your grind, you keep going, it's gonna flourish. You're gonna be blessed.
And what a lot of our young people don't understand, you got to be patient.
Oh gosh,
a lot of them are not patient. They want to, because they see what you reaping out of it, like your hard work. They don't understand that took time. Like you got to watch it develop. You got to learn from your mistakes. I didn't just come out, make a clothing line, and just start flourishing. No, like I made mistakes. I lost money in it in the process before I started seeing like big gains. So you got to be patient and you got to be disciplined. So that's one thing I definitely.
And then sometimes you go through your losses to get to your wins. So it's okay.
You do.
It's all right. It's all right. So you're deeply rooted into our culture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're deeply rooted. It says it right here on the shirt. Okay, what are some new things that you are planning to bring to our culture that have not been displayed yet?
Okay, some of the things I'm definitely wanting to bring out is, of course, it's new designs that I'm coming out with. Okay. And it's also new designs I feel like embrace who we are. Like when you wear it, it's not just a shirt with a design. Right. It's speaking out on, we're proud to be Black. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yes.
And that's what, especially with the presidential change that we got going on, it's a lot of hatred out here. And it's a lot of people that's not, wanting to see us win. But one thing I want people to understand, when you wear Black Magik, like you're embracing who you are. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. And if a person don't like it, then so be it. But at the end of the day, you're going to be who you are. And so that's one thing I love for people to understand when they wear my clothing line. Don't just think it's just clothing apparel. It's embracing who you are.
Know your culture.
You got to.
Study your culture. Research. Do what you have to do to know your culture. Okay, Derrick, now D, you got the sweatshirt. Yes, ma'am. I know you got t-shirts.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you got hoodies.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you got sweatpants.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what am I missing? Socks?
Okay. Oh, we got some new stuff.
Tell us about the new stuff that's coming.
And I was mad because I actually had wore it before. So but I thought I had washed already. I didn't even wash, so I was mad. So I was like, damn, the fit ain't gonna be the way I really want it to be. So let me go with I know everybody is already known for. So I got satin jackets that's coming out.
Okay, yes, I want one. Thanks.
Yes, they definitely are.
Yes.
A lot of not only the ladies, but a lot of men, they love the satin jackets. We also got new jogger sets that's coming out.
Yes, okay.
And we had new designs and new crew neck sweatshirts that's coming out.
Send me everything.
Oh, I got to.
Send me everything. Coffee mugs, whatever, toboggans. I'm for it. That's what I wear.
Oh, I'm about to profit. I'm definitely about to
Now, normally people would say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't go back that far. I live for the now. I live right now.
Thank you.
But I do want to know, where do you see yourself in the next year, 2 or 3 years? Where you see yourself?
Honestly, I see myself outside of North Carolina.
Come on.
And my clothing line has grown to a point where I have at least 2 major stores in 2 major cities. Ooh. That is what my goal is. And that's what I'm pushing for. And yes, ma'am, as you said, claim that. I'm speaking into existence.
You already put it out there.
You know it.
Yeah.
And so that's what, and because of course, I have my daughter now.
Yes.
I'm a new dad.
Yay! Oh, baby.
Yeah, of course.
We love the babies here.
I love my baby Zaya. That's my world right there.
What's her name? Zion.
Zaya.
Hey, Zaya. Yeah,
thank you.
Hey,
and so
Zaya.
I'm not only doing this for me, I'm trying to build something for her as she get older. She might have something that she can, if that's what her choosing is, she will have her own company that she can run and everything. So
that's like, what's that? I can't remember that meme, that quote, what they just put out. I seen Rick Ruckus, shout out Rick Ruckus. I seen Rick put it up on his, but Rick crazy. He says, but it was true. I don't want to see my children or something go through the mud or something like that. I want to pass down the deed, the keys. Yeah. I'm for that, but let me tell you something. My children, you're going to work. You're going to work for me, and we'll pass the keys and the deed down that way.
Exactly.
But, you're going to
It's not just giving. Nothing is just giving to you. You got to earn it. You got to earn it.
It's like, you got to earn it. So what are some things that you dislike with our culture that you would like to improve on?
I dislike the fact that I feel like we don't always support one another. Like, some of us, even if you're on Instagram, you follow a certain person. They won't even like a picture because they got X amount of likes, and you don't. It's not even the fact that you know the person. It's just the fact that they're doing better.
Right. Yeah.
So one thing that our people can't stand is like somebody doing better than us. We feel like we left behind. But that's not even the case. Like, everybody, your time gonna come if you put the work in for it.
Yeah.
But one thing I hate is the senseless killings that we're doing, the unnecessary violence. Like, we don't have to be, I understand why we angry, but we don't have to be angry towards each other. Like, that's not where our anger should be pointed to. And so that's one thing I can say that I really just don't dislike about the process.
So we got to work on something where we can make it better, improve our culture, our community.
Yes, I would love to see that.
It's time for a movement. You know, Black Magik. I mean, you know, BOOMin on the Block with TishaRaye. It's time to start some stuff.
We can do that.
I mean, don't just be about it. I mean, talk about it, be about it. Ain't that what you're supposed to?
Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words.
Actions, definitely. And I'm all for the action. Like I said, I'm a Virgo. Shout out to all the Virgo. I mean, you know, it's ain't our season yet, but it is what it is.
But, you know, Geminis be popping now.
I mean, you know, Wayne. My dad's a Gemini, Tupac. I got a close friend that's a Gemini. So, yeah, Geminis are popping.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Geminis are popping. I knew we had
a little credit. Just a little credit.
I knew we had. I mean, you know what? We're going to get together. We're going to get Black Magik together.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to get BOOMin on the Block with TishaRaye together. We're going to do it for our culture, not only our culture, our community.
I would love it.
And make it work. So, where can my boomers find you? Like all social media platforms.
Okay, you know, you can definitely find me on Instagram at Black Magik, and that's BLAKMAGIK _LLC. And you can also get my personal page, Mike Larry. That's MIKELOWRY11. And so you can also find us on Facebook as well. And that's Black Magik. Just type it in, like I said before, BLAKMAGIK. And that's what you can find us at.
Well, I think I follow all of them.
You do. And I follow all your pages. I ain't gonna lie
that's
to you.
just the teamwork. That's what I'm talking about. And if y'all want to get, you know, your Black Magik sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, like you say, satin jackets, I'm getting me one size medium or a day, jogging sets, all that good stuff. You know, hit them up. He got you.
And I can't forget the website, and that's shopblackmagik.com. And that's shopblackmagik.com. Make sure you hit that link.
And my boy D got you. It's your girl TishaRaye.
Yeah,
I think enough is enough. You got any questions for me?
Oh no, man, I had a blast. You
got an amazing smile.
I appreciate it. No, I gotta keep my teeth clean.
We finna end this jam. Manager, kick it.
We out here. The new podcast, man. TishaRaye, what's up? BOOMin up the block, I'm with TishaRaye. Big things poppin', pretty girls don't play. The new BOOMin podcast, know she finna pull up. You know where she from? Trey 4, what's up? Trey 4, what's up?
Real quick, you know I love to have fun. Season 2, BOOMin on the Block with me. Your girl TishaRaye is kicking off. And I'm telling y'all, it's kicking off really, really good. But a huge shout out. I had to do this. A huge shout out to our sister, who I love so much, who I met last season, the first season. And I literally just took her all the way in because of my manager, Raye. TaNeisha Gist. TaNeisha, because of you, season 2 is popping off. God and you. Because you brought our amazing cameraman to us, DeWayne. D.A.B Media. Is it D.A.B Media? You know what I'm saying? TaNeisha Strong. Thank you. I want y'all to go get her soap. Go get her scrub. Go get her candles for my girl at Sugar Crush. TaNeisha, thank you for bringing him to us. We love you, girl.